Well, he'll climb. I don't know. No problem. Drag brake up, way up, way up. 75 drag brake. rough, but hopefully you cut me some slack. One-handed, kind of paying more attention to the video than the truck. Got my dog and my wife. Not really waiting on me, but you know, I could spend hours. That's cool. All fours. Up on all fours. So far the rocks, I mean, we're going downhill overall, but grip is nice on these tires. Through here, jagged rocks. Satisfying. I don't know about going back up, I'd probably be annoyed. Have trouble making some breakovers. Works your way down to the lake there. It's like a drainage ditch. I love that FOC. Super controlled, super efficient. It's gonna go over the back again. I think so. Okay, I just grabbed the brake right there and it saved me. But now, kind of hosed here. I need to... That was enough brake that time to get me to roll at full 360. Hi, sweetheart. How are you, gorgeous girl? Who's king of the hill, kid? Actually, there's a whole nother hill there. Let's try it real quick. Whoa! Videographer takes a bite. Definitely off camber. View from the top. Not sure if you can even tell, but yeah, we wouldn't even. Pretty sure I don't, you know, I'd barely be able to back myself down that very carefully as a human being. So we won't try that. It's a good little ways down. Too much drag brake right here won't roll. So I'm doing this with the trigger. Should we try this insanity? That's liable to break a truck. But for the cam, oh, I can't even make that. Too much of a deep hole. crazy. I'm going to circle around the other prickers here to go look at it. Now we're down in the rut. I think our nose is dug in. Alright, what'll help? Just got the nose up out. Still sideways. Where we came from. Oh no, nose stuck again. It's actually a deep little cavern right in there. This is done. Sorry, I didn't just want to drive through that for some reason. Looked a little funky. Oh, here we go already. This is going to be tricky. I should have turned right, not left. I gotta push through this rock. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm hung up on it. Come on, baby. Oh. Rock Nemesis. Going up the hill this time, so it is a little bit more challenging. Wet tires. This is the drainage ditch at the park, so I want to be reasonably polite to their rock pile, not displace it ridiculously. If I throw too much stuff, I will go back and pick rocks back up the hill. Serves a purpose. I want to be respectful. Super grateful to be allowed to come here and bring my truck. Sometimes folks would frown on it, and then I just pick up and go. They asked me to leave. It says no vehicles, so I don't know. I consider this a radio-controlled toy, not a vehicle. I think of like a vehicle is for traveling in or carrying cargo places. That would not be this. Also, we keep it super slow. Super slow. Sorry about my flailing mirrors. Need to put some Loctite on those M4s. In case I didn't mention it, this is the Cross RC EMO XX chassis. Got a 1/2 inch wheelbase stretch, 21.25 inches. It's the axial SCX6 Chevy K10 Proline Lexan soft shell. I cut it in half and put that toolbox looking center section in there to get the extra length out of it. Proportions were just wrong, and it looks better this way, in my opinion. No foams inside these tires. They are pretty grippy, but also super thick rubber. They do not collapse even under the 30-pound weight, 25-pound weight of this truck. I have brass portal weights, but they're not installed right now for the front. 1 pound each side. But 1 1/4 pound each side. $150 kg cheapo DSS fifth scale steering servo. Not running on 3S, so we really only get probably 80 kgs out of it. It's on the 8.4 volt of the BEC. I've been thinking about coming to hit this little rock trail for a long time. So thank you to my wife and my puppy dog for putting up with me. They're patient souls. Wandering on by up there. Hey! Ronald, focus on the action. Do have a set of Mickey Thompson Baja Pro X 40 series sent at home, waiting for wheels. Unfortunately, the 3.8 beadlocks I got for them have a super huge offset and will not really work on this truck without looking like ridiculously wide. I mean, ridiculous. It would certainly be balanced left to right, like crazy. But I mean, if you think this looks like a wide stance with these tires, Baja Pro X's are a half-inch taller and half-inch wider and super gnarly tread and basically have at least another half-inch of offset on the wheels. These are only 3.5 wheels, they're not 3.8s, so you can't swap. Kind of sad Cross RC did it that way. These should really be 3.8s. Or I don't know, 2.9s. Pause, and I'm gonna go reclaim a couple of the rocks that we kicked out back there. Be right back. Alright, almost at the top of the rock hill. Come shoot from over here for a hot minute. Harder for me to stand up here a little bit. I picked a bad line here. It's going to be really difficult. I think. It's maybe too steep right here. Okay, wow, yeah, great, nice. Super good grip. Super jagged dry rocks. Very nice. The rocks at my house are a lot more slippery than these, let me tell you what. These are I don't know, what are these? Concrete, limestone, something. Rocks at my house are like, it's like shale sandstone clay. I don't even know. I'm not a geology guy. I've never seen it grip this well since I've had it, that's for sure. Not like I've had it that long, but I mean, could you imagine the heavy portals up front? Portal weights, I mean, sorry. These DSS servos, by the way, $35, $30 for 150 kg 3S. They don't last super long. I add additional waterproofing to them. Uh-oh, my battery's getting low, I think. Just all 4 tires were bound up there. Anyways, yeah, they don't last forever. I add waterproofing to all the seams and stuff so I can submerge them, and that helps. But it's a lot of work for them. These giant tires, heavy truck, cheap shit servo. But I think even the $200 ones eventually wear out, so. When it's too strong, and it's too strong for its own good. Almost got stuck here at the top. Crazy, eh? I got some more rocks I need to go reclaim. Alright guys, if that's not a long form video with a little bit of, not everything, but a bunch of stuff, what a good time. And we'll stop here at High Center. Peace, hope you enjoyed. God bless, Godspeed. May the light of Jesus Christ be with you all. If that's your thing. And if not, that's okay too. Doesn't have to be. There's still time.